sit watching everyone try and get it up for each other. I mean, this guy is crying because a froyo opened up on his block. He's trying to think of the saddest thing that he can possibly think of, and it's not that sad. All right, so what? You want me to cry? You want me to sit here and talk about how my dad's been to rehab like 12 different times? Or how I don't have his number? Oh, or how my mom can't even go to the bathroom on her own? Or how alone and without a life jacket I feel, because I can. I'm really good at it. But it's exhausting and boring. I mean, I figured my shit out when I was like 5. Heroin is fun, but it can kill you. So, all right, well, let's talk about Melvin. Kelvin, over here, is some sort of dark horse. And not in a good way, bud. I mean, you're named after a temperature measurement that nobody uses, and I'm European. All right, and let's talk about Mindy, meth face over here. She enjoys wearing scrunchies. She might not be wearing one right now, but she wants to. All right? And Fred. Fred insists on being called Fred with a PH. And no one's addressed that. No, I think I'm doing pretty good. I haven't done drugs. I've made some friends, some really ugly friends, but I don't mind. I'm only here because this is what my grandmother would pay for. I do 60 days, I get rent, a plane ticket, and these new boots that I like. Okay, so now you're all looking at me like I've said something horrible. You know, first you want me to express my feelings, and then the second I do, I shouldn't have even bothered. I don't want you guys to hate me. I would hate it if you hated me. But I bet the moment you all realize you're just a bunch of lesbians and a little needy, and drugs are just a placeholder for girls and attention, you're never gonna wanna do drugs again. And I feel better already.
The love of your life, Jack! You get 3 great loves. Your first love, the one that got away, the love of your life. She's the one that got away. If she was the love of your life, then your life is over. The love of your life is still out there, somewhere, waiting for you. Okay, you act like I don't know what I'm talking about here, like I haven't been burned before. I was quasi-engaged once, remember? Stacy? You move on. You kill the love. You say goodbye once and for all. It's only hard because you're the one that got dumped. So now you're stuck like Wednesday, right in the middle. Can't move forward, can't move back, so now you're destined to spend hours of worthless energy obsessing over something you can't have. I mean, I could smack you every morning over the head with a 2x4 labeled "she's gone and it's over," and it still wouldn't make a lick of difference. And you want to know why? Because the heart will kick the brain's ass every time. Even if the brain's message is you two weren't meant for each other. I repeat, you two weren't meant for each other. What I should have done is told you the truth the first time. Right before you got engaged, you asked me, "Do you think I should get married?" And I said, "What are you getting married for?" And then you said, "Well, I think it's time." And then we had some bullshit conversation. The truth is, anyone who gets married because they say it's time is destined for disaster. There's only one right answer to why am I getting married, and it's because I'm in love.
Some have a fountain inside of their head, or maybe a pond that lies there instead. Ponds are beautiful and easy to keep, but I want to dive too deep. I have an Sometimes I'm swimming, splashing, I'm free. I have an ocean with no end in sight. But if there's a storm, I get lost, it's a fight. And I don't want to drown, but I don't want to lose the ocean. Some feel the water, admire the scene. The landscape is nice and everything's clean. They're so happy there, this safe place to be. But I want to ride the sea. I have an ocean rolling in me. Sometimes I'm swimming, splashing, I'm free. I have an ocean with no end in sight. I'll search for a boat and a map and a light. I won't let myself drown, but I have to hold on to the ocean. A delicious delight when he looks at me. The tips of my toes start to tingle. It's the sap that is rising in me. Till around the whole house I go dashing, into doorways and furniture crashing. I don't care, for I feel simply smashing when he looks
Hi. Thank you so much for stopping. I'm so sorry to bother you. It's kind of an emergency. It's not the end of the world or anything. It's just, I'm driving to my mother's house, and as I was driving, I accidentally killed my husband. I'm so sorry. That's a good question. I should have explained that from the beginning. Well, what happened was, we were driving, and, he was joshing me about how bad of a driver I am. And, I kind of got peeved. And I was like, well, if you hate the way I drive so much, why don't you get out of the car? And he was like, maybe I will. And I said, good. Then do that. So then we pulled over, and, he got out of the car. And then as a sort of joke, I sort of pretended to hit him with the car. Here's the thing, I actually am a pretty bad driver, and I did hit him. But I definitely didn't mean to. I mean, hey, people get hit by cars all the time. It's sort of the thing that could happen to anyone. But when it happens to you, you're like, God, what did I do?
Inside all my defense.
You have 2 in one night when the lies work out and you feel it's your right. The rules don't apply to you because the rules are made up by women, and they have to be if there's going to be any society at all. You cancel one when someone better comes along. They find you funny, bohemian, irresistible. You like them young because you can bamboozle them. You want them when you want them, never when they want you. And afterwards, you can't wait to leave. Or, if you're unlucky enough to have her at your place, you can't wait for her to leave. Because the truth is, we don't exist afterwards. And all conversation becomes meaningless because you're unreachable. Your whole act, it's a camouflage. But you are lucky because you have a true talent you are too wise to abuse. And because of that, you will always be desirable. So, when you wear out one woman, there will be another one who wants to be next to someone like you. So you'll never have to earn a woman, and you'll never have to appreciate one.
I ain't got time for nothing but love, and it's that time. I ain't got time for nothing but love, so don't be wasting none of mine. No, I ain't got time for nothing but love, 'cause you know life ain't got enough of time to be wasting time on anything but love. Lord, I know the Bible says we should spread our love around, but my woman was getting biblical with every girl in town. Forgive, they say at Sunday Mass, and I'm nothing if not devout. So forgive me, Lord, this one trespass, but I kicked your ass right out, 'cause I ain't got time for nothing but love, and it's that time. I ain't got time for nothing but love, so don't be wasting none of mine. No, I ain't got time for nothing but love, 'cause you know life ain't got enough of time to be wasting time on anything but love. I'm not wasting time on anything but love. I'm not wasting time on anything. Thank you, Jesus. But
You are in a hospital. You were roofied. I know. You're completely fine. As soon as we saw that anything was wrong, we went straight to the emergency room. Yes, apparently, you were roofied. We got fluids going through you. We are getting it out of your system. I'm so sorry for forcing you to go out. You know, listen, if you still want companionship, I will share Mike with you in like a sister love situation. The wives situation. Sister love, that's a darker thing. Well, at least that means you still got it. Sorry, so sorry, way too soon. You know what? I'm gonna go grab you a juice. I promise I won't put anything in it. Again, I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable. You know that. You were drugged. That is not something to laugh at. That is a fact. I will be right back.
Okay, here's my frustration. The city tends to make me feel invisible. Yes, of all the superpowers, it's the one I'd like to have, but it isn't very handy when you're trying to get noticed as a pioneer of visual art. I start my every morning in the thick of all these people with my hopes and dreams restored. Then one by one, I get ignored. It makes me want to scream or write a manifesto that declares the city void of any soul. Hello? I nail it to the lamppost. Coast and shouted from the rooftops loud and clear. But who would hear?
Have you been sent from the future to destroy me? Because it's working. Oh, I don't know. I think that each candidate has merits and demerits, and I don't know my left butt cheek from my right butt cheek, but I believe in listening to both butt cheeks and then farting out my asshole mouth. Oh. You know, you're not even bullshitting. No, bullshitting takes talent. You have none. You are just blah, 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 oh, bitch. You know, I have held my tongue for so long, but no more. You have made it impossible to do this job. You know, you have two settings, no decision and bad decision. You know, I wouldn't let you run a bath without having the Coast Guard and the fire department standing by. Yet, here you are, running America. Oh. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done.
Does this scare you? Huh? What the fuck you know about being scared? You said make it pretty, right? It's the bounce of it. They like the bounce of it, yeah. Like a tree on the sign, nigga, we get cut right down. Paul Bunyan-ass cops come to chop me at the knees and search the trunk in my own town. Did you count his rings when you bled him? Huh? When you dead him? Do you understand how old was he? Nigga, how old was he? 26. So many years you decided didn't mean shit. And all this talking don't mean shit. I mean shit. I've been in my element, eloquent, spitting hella developing. I've been telling the Shalaman not to walk like a felon and fucking flipping the middle finger to feeling irrelevant, reveling in my freedom till you turn heaven to hell. And hello, sir! I'm gonna need you to keep your fucking eyes open now and look and see. You might think you understand, but you don't feel it like we do. To feel it, it has to be you. Cut you, but you don't know what the cut do. You all reflex, but when reflux bleeds the gut, then you see the faces. Leave the faces. Moving people in and out for a fee. Feeding this town decay and appetite of me and the appetizer. I must be tasty, but I stay angry because y'all get hazy. I'm the one out here stuck on a clock, loving a curfew to keep me off the block. Fuck. What time is it? What time? No. Fuck it. I did my time. How come every time you monsters come round, you got me feeling like a monster in my own town? I'll say it while I'm rapping, nigga. Cause everyone conditioned to listen to a rapping nigga. But I'm rapping to the active nigga. You the one capping niggas. So quick to flash, it feel like your passion, nigga. Hitting us till a headstone stuck in the mud. We stuck it out, it turned us into some thugs. Now the whole city brand new, and they kicking out us. You know, maybe we should both break shit. Make a fuss. I am both pictures. See both pictures, don't be blind spotting me, nigga. See both pictures. Guess I'm just a little bigger than a picture playing chicken with a cliff, but I ain't never been to flinch. Your block is getting hotter. I'm gonna be the one to bring the winter. Fuck it. Everybody want the body of a cop to splinter. I mean, why wouldn't I dead him? He's splitting wigs for $80K a year and ain't from here. Who'll miss him if he disappear? Filling up a fear, I know you feel it. I've been feeling it for years. In fact, I don't remember ever never feeling it. The one to going dummy never felt the need to run, but I'm sprinting till I live across the finish with a gun up in my blind spot, really. Ain't too hard to figure that you probably never really felt the pressure of a nigga, but you know what? I ain't never felt the pressures of a trigger. Ah! But the difference between me and you is I ain't no killer. I ain't no killer.
Just be the best thing that has happened to me so far. Of course, not much really ever has happened to me so far. I didn't much like love. I always fought it. I never thought it would happen like this. Give us a kiss. We might just be the best thing that has happened to us, partner. Another moment like this may not happen to us, lover. When all is said and done, I have to agree. You are the best thing that's happened to me.
The porch light burns across your lawn to guide you safely home. The dancing shadows make it clear From afar with my chin in my hands, I am watching you. Where you are with my chin in my hands. If you look my way, you'd understand. But I am watching you. Watching her with my chin in my hands.
She was such an incredible woman. And one night we both set ourselves free. I could feel all the power inside her. And she seemed to release it to me. Then she suddenly said, I can't see her. And the thought of that drove me insane. So I find up a tree, I am creeping to the roof over where she is sleeping. And I sit there all night in the rain. And I'm thinking, what am I doing up on a roof? What am I doing out in the rain? What kind of feelings make a man blind? What am I doing out of my mind with love? With love. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stealing her scarf. What am I doing? Sniffing her perfume. What am I doing? Sifting her trash. What am I doing? Testing her door, now dialing her phone, trampling her tulips, bugging her friends, petting her dog.